what are you putting in your body? Dead carcass, pain, suffering, fear.
So today I'm responding to a video from a channel called Middle Ground. From a quick glance at their videos, it looks like they take polarizing positions and, of course, try to find middle ground. The problem is that some issues should not be compromised on. Vegans aren't looking for some half measure. We are right, meat eaters are wrong. Let's begin.
Can I have all of my vegans go into that pool of light and my non-vegans in that pool of light?
Gee, I wonder why they chose 3 vegans that all look like hippies. It's almost like they want us to look a certain way.
I believe that humans are the top of the food chain.
Is a human at the same level of equivalence as like a fish?
Right.
That's probably a big reason why I'm not vegan anymore.
Yes, of course, humans are at the top of the food chain. But what exactly does that mean? Yes, we can dominate all life. I'm not hearing how that means that we should dominate all life. And nothing about veganism requires you to see fish and humans on the same moral level. All it requires is that you acknowledge that it is wrong to do harm to creatures whose consciousness is not unlike our own when circumstances don't require it.
Right. Because I didn't see that I had to see myself at a moral equivalent of a fish.
Well, good news, you don't have to.
And it gets into moral questions like, why should we have a pet that's a dog rather than eat the dog? And I think the most important question is, why should I love my neighbor rather than eat my neighbor?
Oh, he actually raises a very good point. When we realize that we apply moral consideration in a strange and inconsistent way that excludes some beings and includes others with no real non-arbitrary marker, it's almost crucial that we reevaluate why that is. Create a moral framework free of inconsistencies, one that is mapped out more thoroughly, and most importantly, one that is not predicated on arbitrary markers. In other words, one that is predicated on sentience.
Like, I don't even see, like, what is like a food chain, you know what I'm saying? That's just some construct some guy made and put a little diagram and put us human beings on the top, so.
Well, it's not entirely a construct of humans. It does denote reality. Humans can objectively dominate all other life, but again, it has no bearing on whether or not we should do so. The way things are don't tell us how they should be.
I would kill an animal.
Okay, for anyone who doesn't understand the concept yet, you sit down at the table if you agree with the statement and you stay standing if you don't. Now, I don't think these vegans are being truthful. I think they would kill an animal given the right conditions.
I think there'd be tons of context where I'd kill an animal. Like if a lion's gonna go kill a baby, I'd probably kill an animal.
Well, there already is context. You kill them so that you can eat them. It's not you directly, but you pay for it to happen. It's similar to someone paying a hitman to kill their wife.
I'd kill an animal to save a human life, and I get that vegans probably wouldn't do that.
Now, they might not be truthful here, but I will be. I think humans have exponentially more moral value than animals. So yes, I would save a human life over an animal life. Now let me elaborate a little bit. The huge difference in moral value between us and non-human animals like cows and pigs is the sentience difference. We can feel so much more deeply than they can that it is just more wrong to kill us than it is to kill them. But that's not to say that killing them isn't wrong at all. It is, if you don't need to do it.
If I could do something to prevent killing them, besides eating them, like if I was protecting myself and we had like something that we could do to get that animal away, I would definitely try to not kill it.
So you would go to more extreme measures to prevent them from dying, but not when it comes to what you want to eat? Darwinian narcissism at its finest.
I mean, I feel
But if
like
it comes down to you or the animal, you killing the animal?
I would.
Yes, if an animal is trying to kill you, you have every right to defend yourself. I mean, I would kill a human who's trying to kill me, so why would I question killing an animal on that same basis? Now, of course, it's preferable to not kill them, but sometimes you don't have a choice or you're not thinking clear enough to see the option to not kill them.
When I was into hiking, there's mountain lions that come and kill people. You've known that, right?
Yes,
That's in Orange County,
totally.
right? That's not in the jungle in
It's
Africa.
not an everyday situation of
but
would you kill an animal?
But it's Orange County. Mountain lions have killed hikers kids.
So mountain lions killing hikers and factory farms. I'm having some trouble seeing the connection between those two. Hopefully you can help me out with that one.
Would you just let them, no, let the kid
Yes.
die?
We're hiking.
Ooh, wrong answer. I would not let a lion kill a person if I could stop it.
And even if my attempt were to be successful, I would feel awful having killed the mountain lion.
Yes, and that's not necessarily even a wrong thing. I don't think anyone feels good about having to resort to murder. Even if the murder was justified, you still are saddened by it. You still feel like it shouldn't have had to happen. You feel bad about it. This is just a natural response.
Well, your feelings are your foundation then for your beliefs then.
100%.
Informing your beliefs from your feelings is probably one of the worst ways to operate. Reasoning and skepticism are probably the most sound methods of informing beliefs. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. There's nothing more of interest after this point. Videos like these tend not to change any minds. They don't really break the surface enough. Anyway, that's all for now.